I'm trying to finalize whether I want to be involved totally in the vineyard and wine business. I need a supplement for the golf course that I own. It's financially breaking even. That's not a good story, so I need something to supplement that. So I'm here to find out if I want to put the vineyard in. I have 40 extra acres, and
that was my question. So you have this land,
yes,
basically.
It's just been sitting there for 20-some years, just idle with trees growing up and weeds. So we're ready to figure out if this is what we want to do or if we want to put in a wind field or solar or something that would be good for the economy.
A way to make use of the land, essentially.
Right.
So tell me a little bit of your interest in wine. Have you been taking classes? What sort of is that?
I've been taking classes at the University of California, Davis, getting ready to take my final classes, and before I get involved in that last step, I decided I need to make a decision, yes or no. So today, I feel that decision will be made after I get done with this workshop with Purdue.
And what do you hope to learn at this workshop? I mean, it sounds like they're going to have a lot of information here, obviously, that can help them make a decision.
Yes, and we have also a lot of the commercial vineyard people that are going to be here today, pick their brains, see what, if they feel it's profitable, if they're making, a fairly decent amount of money on the acreage and stuff that they have to do. So I am excited, and hopefully this will help me make that final decision.
No pressure. Are you a fan of wine, or what sort of sparked your interest in using
This is very unusual, but I do not drink wine. But I have plenty of people that will love to test the wine out and see, help me make my decision if I do go into this. So those people are already lined up and they're waiting. So I like a very sweet, it has to almost be like a Kool-Aid type wine if I drink wine. So
interesting, but you just thought a good way to use the land would be
right,
because there have been some nearby. Are there any in Cass County?
There's one that started and opened up last year in Royal Center.
Okay.
And I think they have 5 acres they started on, and they've got like 35 more acres. I think they said that they were going to open up. So.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Okay.
That's all we need.
Thank you.
Hey, why are you here today? What's sort of your interest?
To learn more about maintaining vineyards and making wine.
And so what's your background in wine? Do you have a vineyard?
I have 76 vines that I planted 3 years ago. I got my first harvest this year. The jury's out on whether it's going to be good wine or not. So, yeah, and I have a number of different kinds of vines that I planted, and not knowing when I planted the vines 3 years ago that Traminette was going to be a state wine. That's one of the grapes that I have there, one of the varieties.
Now, you said you won awards with the wine you had using grapes elsewhere? How does that work?
Yeah, I buy wine juice from a winery supplier out of New York, Fredonia, New York, and I buy juice there and I ferment it at home and adjust the juice at home, and have started entering some competitions. And this year at the Indy International for the amateur division, I won double gold on my Riesling. So I was very well pleased.
Yeah, I'd say you got a good start. Well, what do you hope to learn here today?
Oh, more about maintaining my vines and how to make better wine than what I'm doing now. Yeah.
So you plan to then continue farming the...
My dream is to, at some point, into a semi-retirement phase from what I do now, go into possibly having a winery of my own, yes.
That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great. Okay, well, thanks for talking to us.
You betcha.
That's all I needed. Thanks.